What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Chris, say hi.
What's going on?
So we're over here at Work for World Headquarters 2.0. It's the day after we just got back from Utah, so still a little groggy, still a little tired, but check out what came in the mail while I was gone. A lot of you guys have been talking about the center console in the old BBB, saying that the cup holders aren't that deep. And I think it's actually more of an illusion on video than it is in person, because these things are actually plenty deep to keep anything in them. And the guys that built this for me actually used extra wide cup holders to allow for like giant. Jeez, bro, you're getting blown up over there. It's all the ladies, huh? All the highness? All right, yep. I respect that. So I actually found these rubber inserts on Amazon. They're a little pricey. They're about 10 bucks on Amazon. So I only ordered one right now because obviously I don't want to spend $40 on cup holder inserts and they not fit. But now that I know they fit, I'm gonna order a bunch for all 4 cup holders. But this will eliminate any issue of smaller cups being in there. So I haven't had a real chance to go over the truck completely and survey all the damage from the road trip, but I have already found quite a few more rock chips, that's for sure. You can see there's a few on the side of the bed here that I'm gonna need to get fixed like immediately. And seeing that, right? It's bad, huh?
Time to sell this thing.
Easy guy. Speaking of selling this thing, no, we're not selling the old BBB here. But that being said, oof, God, look at all the bug splatter on the front end.
I thought you said you were gonna wash this thing.
I was gonna wash it, but I opted to have, Josh is actually coming over in the next couple of days and he's gonna give this thing a complete wash, a complete wax, take care of all the nasty bug guts on the front. It is time to, I don't know, we gotta do another truck build on the channel. And I'm going back and forth on what exactly I wanna do in terms of what chassis I wanna build it off of, but I really want a flatbed truck. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to make a flatbed truck happen. Whether that's on like a 3500 frame or whether that's on what we're gonna go look at today, which is the new medium duty Chevys, the 4500, 5500 and up, which are essentially replacing what used to be the Kodiaks. Now, what I like about them is, if you guys know, when I went to go look at the 2020s, the thing I hate the most about the 2020 is the interior. Well, the medium duty trucks have this exact same cab. So I'm gonna get to retain the same interior that I have in this truck while being able to build a essentially brand new truck build for the channel and to be like a tow rig, a haul rig, which means, you know, then we gotta get a trailer. Chris, can you buy me a trailer? Sure. All right, Chris is gonna buy me a trailer and then, dude, we can turn your truck into a race truck. We'll tow it. Nope. We'll be good to go. So we're waiting on Wes to show up right now. Then we're gonna hop in the old BBB here because this is the says I can afford it and a dealer or a salesman will come out and talk to us truck. And we're gonna head to the dealership and see if we can look at some 5500 Chevys today. Well, so since we're waiting for Wes, I guess I lied. I'm gonna spray the truck off. I can't stand seeing it like this. Chris, can you help me, buddy? Take it. Go. Let's make the connection, buddy. Let's do this. Ready? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Why'd you smile so big? So when I was in Utah, I didn't even wipe these wheels down at all. I was too scared of scratching them. So they're all just super dusty, and this is gonna feel amazing getting all that dirt off of these things. Well, I feel a lot better now that the truck is clean. Wes, you need to clean your truck, bro.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get the complimentary wash, but you put it up on me.
I can't afford it.
Is that a new camera?
Yeah, you like the new camera? Hey, can we take this so I can trade it in and buy a new truck?
Yeah, sure.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, the wife said I could, so you know.
Perfect. We got Wes, Chris, and Bryant. We're all rolling out today. So it went from everybody complaining about who's riding with who or where or what, to now everybody's just driving separate.
Crazy, crowd goes crazy. Prison pistols on me, listen, you don't wanna play me. The crowd goes crazy, the crowd goes crazy. What up?
My parking permit.
Oh, nice. Permit? Yeah. You're an employee, right? Perfect. Good work.
Hey, Ryan, so what color do you want?
There's no shortage of white when you come to the commercial side of the Chevy dealerships, that's for sure. And weirdly, I don't know if I want a white one. Wes, what color do you think we should go with?
The metallic blue.
I don't want that color either. Well, I'm seeing one crew cab. We definitely need crew cab. Some single cab.
Cab over thing. That looks.
You want to get a cab over? Build a flatbed cab over?
Looks like my forehead.
Hey, if it's got this certified clean idle, shuts off after idling for 5 minutes thing, we need to figure out how to disable that. I'm not going to own a truck that does that all the time. Oh, it's open for us?
It's got the Alco aluminum wheels.
Oh man, it's got a bench front seat. So the one thing about these trucks is these trucks, yeah, they are the exact interior from what I know as our trucks are, the 2500s or the 1500s. So you can get it configured with the same center console that we have. But you don't get carpet on the floors, so you get the rubber floors, which actually aren't bad for commercial trucks. You obviously want that. Makes it easy to clean out. Uh-oh, is Wes touching stuff already?
Look at this fucking Chevy quality.
Yeah, he touches it. Fucking
Wow.
Wow, that's bad.
Is that, I mean, is it just a coating or what? Is it supposed to be like that?
I don't know.
I mean,
Hey, do you think we get this for cheaper now?
I don't know.
Or you might have just bought it.
They say time will tell. Well, shit, it ain't even off the lot yet, and it's already telling.
Pump the hood, boys. Let's see what's up underneath here. Oh man, we got a nice big bright blue diesel exhaust fluid fill right there. That's good to see. So obviously if we got one, we'd end up probably having to order it because most people have two-wheel drives on the lot. Not too many commercial trucks are going off the lot in four-wheel drive, so I'd imagine most people aren't buying them that way. So we'd have to get a four-wheel drive version of this one. That's why this one sits so low already anyways. And you know, we want to jack it up, we want to make it taller. You got to do a lot of work to kind of hide the battery box that are on these things. So it takes a little bit more work on these trucks to get them to be kind of like cool, showy-ish trucks. And then we'd be ordering it as a cabin chassis because I don't need a dump bed. I don't want their version of like a hauling bed on it. I want to be able to do something of our own. So we would be ordering a cabin chassis, and you can get it in various lengths. I don't exactly know what length I need. So if any of you guys are experts in this field and know what length I would need for like a standard size flatbed that we could put like a gooseneck hitch on or something like that, let me know. We'd be getting a four-wheel drive one, but I haven't been in one in person. It would be crew cab.
Okay.
And
I have a four-wheel drive regular car.
Which one's that one? The back over here?
Right here.
Yeah, so that's like more the height we're looking for.
Dude, that looks mean, huh?
So this one's four-wheel drive, sits taller. Is this the shortest chassis that you can get?
No, you can get it shorter.
The drive shaft down.
Yeah, you gonna peel this one off? Oh yeah, this one's already peeling. I wonder if that's just to keep it from rusting on the trip over to the dealership. So the one thing I worry about buying one of these is that these things are super work truck-ish. So like even the plastic in here just feels like grittier. It doesn't feel as high quality. You do get all the upfitter auxiliary switches though, but I mean you could order these and configure them a certain amount of ways. I'm curious as to like how dressed up you can get them from the factory because I haven't seen like a full breakdown on like an order sheet of these things, and I want to know, like, I don't think leather seats is going to be a thing, but then we can always have you know, like Roadwire come in and build something cool. But you do miss out stuff like the preset seat things is gone, so there's no presets. So that's why I want to talk to the guy that we're working with right now. He's not an expert on the medium duty trucks. Tomorrow we're gonna have a guy that's an expert on them, and that'll kind of give us some more of the answers to the questions that we have on just how dressed up and like how comfortable can we get one of these. Whereas like I know in the back in the day with the Kodiaks, everybody were taking them to like Monroe and a couple other companies were making like complete interior packages for them because the interiors from the factory weren't that great. So this gives you guys a good comparison of the two-wheel drive height versus the four-wheel drive. They sit significantly taller. They're already leveled. Obviously, we would end up lifting it in some way, shape, or form. I'm not really sure exactly how. And then looking at the wheel wells, you do get round wheel wells again, which is nice, but there's not a whole lot of room to upgrade to like a much bigger, I don't know what these are. Oh, these already are, oh, these are 19.5. So if we want to put 22.5s on some big dually wheels and tires, it'd be tough to get it in there. So we would already have to lift it. But the cool thing is the medium duty trucks already come solid axle. So we don't have to worry about solid axle swapping it, and that actually opens us up to a bunch of different lift styles. And then speaking of flatbeds, if any of you guys out there know any of like the DOT regulations, I've heard things change when you take a pickup body or a pickup bed off of a truck and you put a flatbed on it. So if any of you guys are experts in that field, I have no clue, but I'm trying to, you know, we want to make a tow rig, but we want to be able to easily get around parts of the country and not have to deal with like crazy regulations, having a Class A license or anything like that. So if you guys are experts on that, please leave me some info in the comment section because I have no clue about any of that stuff. So one thing Wes was pointing out is the hollow Chevy emblem on the front of these trucks, and that is designed that way for increased airflow. So I guess you get more cooling for your radiator. Can you see us in one of these?
You gotta see what the options are, man. I mean, these things are pretty basic.
Yeah, we don't want a stripped down version. Wes really wants to buy the single cab four-wheel drive.
That thing's a beast.
Drop it?
Are you gonna lower it?
Oh, hell no. But I would do a single rear wheel conversion on it, just real wide.
Just do super singles?
Yeah, but just even wider.
One thing I really want to know about is these engines are no longer, they're not L5Ps, they're L5Ds, which is the detuned version of the L5P. And I believe the reason they do that is for longevity. And I guess these are going to be mainly fleet trucks, so they wanted to detune them to try and lengthen the life of them. I don't really like that. So if any of you guys know if any of the L5P like ECU or ECM swaps work on these type of trucks, I know it's still new and probably nobody's tried it yet, but if anybody has any info on that, let me know as well, because I think driving a stock basic truck that's not tuned and has this giant ugly fill on the side right there, that wouldn't really work out for us. So the cool thing about getting one of the 5500s or 4500s is not only that we alleviate the interior issue, but being that we're the same cab, we get to retain the mirrors that everybody likes. So we could do something cool and custom with these mirrors. And it makes it really easy to take stuff off of our trucks and adapt them to the medium duty trucks. Whereas like with the Kodiaks, there wasn't really too many options to like take things off. Like people had to make Kodiak specific stuff and it was pretty rare out there. So a lot of guys were doing super custom work. The one thing I don't like about the front ends on these trucks is that they're retaining like the 2014 1500 headlights. So it's kind of got a little bit of an old look to it because of that. But it does open it up to make them easily customizable. Whereas the Kodiaks were like those super old school sealed halogen rectangle lights. So at least they're kind of giving you something decent for it being a medium duty truck. So being that the apparently the medium duty rep or the right guy here that will let us test drive it isn't here, he's gonna be here tomorrow. So I think we're actually gonna come back tomorrow to take it on a test drive. We're gonna run over to the other lot that they have here and see if they've got a 2500 HD or a 3500 HD Chevy and take a look at that because I haven't actually seen the Chevys in person. Maybe we'll convince Wes to jump to a diesel.
Can't do it. They're slow.
Oh, geez.
Not for me.
Hey, great parking job, Bryant. Great parking job. You pushed me way over here to the side.
It's tough out here in San Diego.
We almost fit. 2 trucks almost fit in 3 parking spots.
Yeah, right.
Shit, the 2020 just pulled up right now. I think they knew we were coming. This one just got washed. This looks like it just came out. So I never thought I'd say this, guys.
Dude, the front ends don't look that bad.
Right? Chris just said it. I'm actually starting to like the Chevys better than the GMCs. There's just too much stuff you
I
got.
wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that?
I wouldn't say that, but they do look pretty.
I'm starting to like the Chevys better than GMCs. I know that the bottom portion of the headlights look a little bit weird.
Real man's truck over there.
Oh, you found a real man's truck?
The Diesel Colorado.
Are they power?
Yeah, they're power sliding in and out.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, don't break
I
them,
just
Wes.
broke somebody's truck before they.
Wes is over here trying to break everything. So, Chris, you haven't seen one of these in person, have you? With the new interiors?
What a dick! He locked it.
Yeah, that guy didn't want us going anywhere near his truck.
I'm sure there's
you
like
ain't the first guy that's tried to steal a truck on a car lot. Yeah, you got your truck stolen on a car lot. Maybe it is that easy.
Complimentary burgers and
How many do we get? Oh, we got a nice burger?
Yeah.
There you go. How is
Not
it?
bad.
Yeah, this one's stripped down. It doesn't have the front camera. Doesn't have the vehicle monitoring thing in the front. This thing's
This is it.
This is the one you want?
Did you buy this one? Say again? Oh, you're leasing? Damn. Can we take it for a test drive? Is it a 6.2?
Peek around this one. All right, we found a loaded one now that's actually got the options. The one we were looking at earlier was stripped down. What's the price on this one? It says lowest price guaranteed. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. 74,205 smackaroonies.
That's it?
Oh, we're gonna get you in one?
Maybe.
I don't know, guys. I don't hate the look. Every time I see one of these in person now, it's growing on me more. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because if we get into some weird like commercial regulations running a medium duty truck and we got to end up with like a 3500 dually Chevy that we flatbed, then like I'm not really against that. That's kind of one of the backup plans, I should say, that we have.
Touch of gold here.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that.
Nice accents in there.
Oh yeah, this is way nicer than this piece of junk. That's an upgrade right there. You boys comfy in the back? You look a little
It's
tall.
actually really nice. So.
They're supposed to have power up.
Probably have to hold it.
There you go, look at that.
Whoa.
That's a feature that I wish the GMC had instead of the stupid, crazy flopping over tailgate.
No, definitely not.
Oh yeah, is this one E85?
Nope.
Oh, you don't even get a gas cap. I don't like that. This is like a great way to push all the dirt into your truck right there.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the middle back, I guess.
It's a little
Oh joy.
back of the seat.
Let me be
yeah.
driven around here in a back
Storage?
seat. This is like a nightmare situation for me.
I do like that storage though.
Yeah, the storage is nice.
Wes, we can't.
I don't think this is made for 3 of us back here. Hey Wes, you're missing out, bro. It's a party back here, buddy.
Here, you can share my seatbelt.
Yeah, go. Let's seatbelt each other in. I don't know where mine is. Oh, I found it. Hold on, I found a seatbelt. Crank up the AC back here.
Are we clear? Whoa, whoa. Need some better tires from the factory. They don't got much traction.
You'll take care of that, right?
Oh, eventually, yeah.
Rock this thing.
It's definitely slow. It's a little slower than mine. Would you like to go for a test drive to get a feel for what a real truck's supposed to feel like?
You guys have the seat heaters on back here?
No,
That's,
heater?
yeah, that's not AC back here.
Shit, I thought it was.
No wonder it's so hot back here.
Oh, my butt's getting warm.
I noticed
I don't want to crash.
Wes turned off traction control. Did he?
No, I didn't. How's the ride back there, guys?
It's a little tight, yeah. It's a little narrow back here.
Will it drift? Do you know? No.
Yeah.
You don't think it will?
Not with me in the back seat, it won't.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight.
I bet it could.
There's a lot of
Easy guy, easy guy.
No, it'll detect the lane and it'll pull you back.
Yeah, I take your word.
Mine does it. Mine does.
Barely pulls you back.
Mine definitely does. I mean, I don't know if it's because I have 14 wides or what, but
Yeah, that's the road. That's the groove in the road pulling you back. You have to go at a certain speed for that to happen.
I'll take your word for it, Wes. It has it.
Yeah. Wes over here trying to take his hands off the wheel and let the truck steer for himself.
well, I just want to, because mine will do that. No shit, if I go like that, it'll kick it over.
Oh my God, I've never been happier to get out of a vehicle in my life. I don't do well in the backseat of cars.
Get it on, man.
That's his truck.
Get it on.
Let's get it on.
I like this guy's style.
Yeah.
And he knows you from YouTube,
You should
Wes.
have let me borrow that cowboy hat so I can get in the truck.
Look at that.
He'll give it to you.
Look at that.
Yeah. All right, YouTube. Is this the?
That's a look for you, Wes.
Yeehaw!
Dude, watch this. He's for real. These guys are YouTube guys.
He's the real
watch
deal.
this. I'm not teasing you.
He's the real
These guys
deal.
are celebrities, man.
He's the celebrity.
Yeah, I was kind of, what's up, man? Have you heard of Billie Jean is marketing?
No.
Billie Jean's marketing?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Not at all. But still, it's all good. So what are we doing? Let's make a deal.
Hey, what happened, Wes? Did you end up buying a truck today?
No, they won't accept the trade-in on my truck, which is unfortunate because it's a nice truck.
Well, I don't blame him, you know.
I had an
It's
offer
only-
for 80 grand. Okay, that's a nice fucking truck.
All right, well, you take your 80 grand offer.
I will. I'm gonna accept it. Hey, go ahead and find me. Give me a DM on Instagram, SoCal_6.2. If you were the guy in the comments that offered 80, I'm waiting. I will hand deliver it.
All right, guys, well, we are leaving the dealership. We will be back tomorrow to hopefully test drive one of the medium duty trucks. And that whole side, I guess nobody was working today. So with that, we're going to wrap up this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that we do not miss out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com because if there's anything you want in this life, you got to be willing to work for it. You guys are the best.
Roll the outro.
Damn. Yeah.